Yo, what is up guys? This is Juan from Cosmic Fury, and this is, I would guess technically the first official figure review for the group. So yeah. Alright, sometime I think in the afternoon I managed to seal a deal for a ThreeA figure. So I would probably call this my first official ThreeA figure purchase. It's not really from retail. I got it second-hand on Carousel. So I would say that would also be my first Carousel purchase. So I've been hearing a lot of issues about Carousel having dodgy transactions and whatnot. But my first purchase would I guess it went really well for me. So lucky me. And the seller was an outstanding guy. Was on time and was quite a conversationalist, I would say. Alright, straight on to the figure. This guy is a Dropcloth figure. This is under the Iron Panda Shocktrooper colorway. So yeah, I managed to get this guy for 80 Sing dollars. Some of my friends say it is a really awesome price. Look at it, just drawing around. That's how stable the joints are. So it's standing. So, and for $80, I guess that's really much money's worth. Even though it's second hand, but it's really damn awesome. Comparing to prices these days, for Hot Toys, for example, there are 6 figures. Let's say, for example, Batman Armory set that has Bruce Wayne, Alfred figure, Bruce Wayne 1/6, Alfred 1/6, and then a Batman suit, and the entire Armory set that will probably cost around $400. If I were to divide that amount, I could probably buy 5 of this guy. So probably, depending. Yeah, this is a 1/6 figure, 1/6 scale figure, or a 6 scale figure, depending on which country or how you would pronounce it in that matter. So out of the box, okay, let me try to get this. So yeah, this is what the figure comes in the box. So in better detail, basically this kind of like looks like a shoebox. So comparing to let's say Hot Toys or Sideshow figure, the box is definitely smaller. Doesn't really, as for the packaging, doesn't really go much. If you're not into collecting 6 scale figures, you wouldn't even know exactly what this is. So let's see, this is the front of the box. World War Robot Dropcloth. So it's kind of like under this series, and it's WWR for short. And this is the top, the bottom part of the cover. There you go, ThreeA. Focus. Okay. Sides. Right. And yeah, the back of the box. Right, this is the sides. You got Dropcloth there. And this is the back of the box. Yeah, I mean, if you were to make a guess, you wouldn't even know this is a figure box if you didn't like do collecting figures. Pretty simple. What's inside is this are the insides. It's a basic clamshell. The figure was inside here, so yeah, basic clamshell. Yeah, pretty basic. Nothing too fancy going on here. And even if the accessories were, if you were to open it up, well, what I got was the accessories was like around here, all over the place. So packaging wise, Hot Toys still has a lot going on, but for ThreeA, pretty simple, small, compact, and probably, I guess, straight to the point. So back to the figure. Alright, This is one sturdy dude. Yeah. Alright, what does the figure comes with? Alright, let me see what I can adjust this a little bit. Come on, adjust. Adjust, please. Okay, what does the figure comes with? It comes with a handgun. Alright. It comes with a shotgun. It comes with well, I guess this is some kind of backpack, booster pack or something. It attaches at the back, so it comes with that. And the pouch, the almighty weathered pouch. So yeah, I mean, this pouch itself is it's really customizable, and you see all these clips here. If you small clip, come on, zoom. Yeah, I mean, if you were to like get more pouches, you can actually add on a lot more stuff, and you know, take stuff out and add more stuff in, you know, like that kind of thing. So there's a gun holster here. So if you were to put the handgun in and then use the Velcro, yep. So yeah, this is the entire pouch. What I can see from here is that there's some kind of Velcro thing going on, and goes there. And I'm not really sure if the Velcro is supposed to be more, I would say, brand new. Maybe it's because it's second-hand, but I think it works just fine. And I would say, man, the weathering, that's the thing about ThreeA. The packaging, they don't focus so much on their packaging, but what they focus on is the details and the weathering effect, which a lot of other toy companies are pretty much far behind. That's what I would say personally. And like for the Dropcloth figure, the very first time when I managed to get it in, this afternoon, I was trying my best to really contain myself to the excitement I was like having, because right out of the box when I see it, I was amazed by the size. And then when I was on site, I was like checking the joints, the details and whatnot. I was so impressed. I was struggling to, you know, like contain my excitement, because it's very rare to, you know, like get a figure and then you feel like, whoa, you're getting so much for like so. I mean, I wouldn't call it a steal, but yeah, for that kind of price to get this kind of figure is so awesome. Alright, let's see now, getting in more detail about the articulation. Right, there's articulation going in the head. Yeah, you can turn sideways, back and forth. Not too much on the back and forth part, because the way it's designed by Ashley Wood, it looks like a tin can, but yeah, it's a robot essentially. Okay, articulation in the shoulders. In articulation in the shoulders. In the arms. There you go. And the elbow. And the wrist. See, squeaky. When I got this, this is a really, you know, like a tight joint figure, which is good. Then you have articulation in the fingers. Come on, zoom. Alright, you have articulation in the fingers. Alright. Okay, hang on, let me adjust here a little bit. Alright, so yeah, you have articulation in the fingers, and then there's this you know, the cloth. This is one really hard cloth, but the weathering on this, oh my god. Okay, it covers pretty much the entire waist. It's a really one hard cloth. I don't know whether yeah, you saw it. Yeah, that's the weathering. That's why some of the reviewers I've seen so far, when they handle ThreeA toys, they tend to like wear gloves. Some really don't care, but some I've seen so far wear gloves. This is partly the reason of it, because of the weathering. And usually when I handle these kind of things, I just wash my hands off, so not a big deal. Yeah, it says a TRP 14. I don't really know what it stands for, because I guess I would like start reading their comics, which is released by IDW. Yeah, so to better appreciate the figure that is the Dropcloth, or the TK figures, which I'm hoping to get soon. Alright, back to the articulation. There's articulation in the ankle. See? Hear that squeak? Really tight joints. Loving it though. Okay, and then there's articulation in the knee. Yep, you can go further, I think about like 90 degrees. And apart from that, you have, okay, here, there's articulation here, articulation in the knees. There's also articulation in the hips. I guess it's, wait, let me see that. Yeah, if you can see, it's a ball joint actually. Yeah, that goes in the hips. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much the articulation that goes into this. Yeah, it's a ball joint. Yep. So, okay. Alright, give me a couple of minutes. I will try to put in the accessories, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Finally, I got the accessories on. I think I pretty much put it in the right place though. So, okay. Yeah, the shotgun here. That's the thing about ThreeA figures. Most of the ThreeA figures, they have articulated fingers, so it's pretty much easy to get the grips on the weapons. So yeah, it looks pretty stable. Yeah, for now. I mean, the joints are tight, so it looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. Get a grip there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a big difference from most of the Hot Toys 1/6 I've got so far. You know, like sometimes the hands, most of the times in Hot Toys the fingers and weapons go in place, but there are times where, you know, things just are not working for some reason. And yeah, the articulated fingers works really well. From time to time, I guess the joints might get loose, but not a big deal. So yeah, where is the handgun? Yeah, the handgun is right here. Oops, right here. Let me get a focus. Okay, yeah, the handgun is right here, and the backpack or booster, it's joined up, and there's a hole there, so I can just fix it in. And as far as for articulation, I don't think there's anything else which I want to highlight. There's none going in a waste. Other than that, what else? Well, there's a lot of details going on into this. There's like TRP 14. Not really sure what that means, but I guess I'm gonna do a little bit more reading, probably in their comics and their mythos, to understand what exactly is going on. Other details, I think it's some kind of zombie killing insignia, I suppose. Not really sure about that. There's dead eyes open, and what is this? Fuck the. Like, yeah, probably there's something else written on there. I'm not really sure, but yeah, some of the figures tend to get offensive on the words, but yeah, that's just the art of it. Yeah, what else? There's TRP 14 in the front of the cloth, crunch, and yeah, there's crunch here, and then there's TRP 14 star here. Okay, let's see what I can get a zoom. Okay, come on, zoom. Okay, for the canister, backpack, whatever you call this, what is written here is danger. Yeah, that's what. Probably explosive, I suppose. And then there's the axe. Right on the right hand side, yeah, there's another TRP 14. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Awesome figure all around. the Dropcloth. Okay, what else am I gonna talk about? Oh, probably a size or height comparison. Okay, let me see. Let me get another figure in. Alright, so this is the height comparison of the 1/6 scale or 6 scale figures. In the middle, you have the Dropcloth, the Iron Panda Shocktrooper Dropcloth from ThreeA. And right here, we have the Sideshow Collectibles Commander Neo 1/6 scale. And over here, we have the RoboCop 2.0 from Hot Toys 1/6 scale. And as height comparison goes, it's pretty much in the same length or height. And the difference, obviously, you know, these two figures, they tend to need stands on their own. They if with tight joints, they can stand on their own pretty much fine. But from time to time, if dynamic pose were to be imposed into them, they probably need stands. For articulated fingers, there's none to be found in the Sideshow collectible figures. They have a lot of like gesture finger types, like, you know, like this, that, you know, like hands to actually cater to gripping weapons. But as far as articulated fingers, I have yet to get a Sideshow figure that does that. So yeah, there are points for ThreeA. But for the RoboCop figure, this one, he has articulated fingers. Maybe one of these days I'll do an in-depth review on the figure. I had this figure quite some time. I mean, these two figures were bought around like 2014. So for the Dropcloth will be the first purchase I managed to get a deal on for 2015, which is, I think, is pretty good. So yeah, size comparison, height comparison, this is the comparison so far with the figures I have. But in terms of accessories, out of these three figures, I would say I will give it to Sideshow. They have the for Commander Neo has tons more figures coming in, handguns, weapons, hands, various hands, various posing feats, a figure stand. For the other clone troopers in their line for Sideshow, there are other commanders or other Star Wars figures which comes in with a lot of accessories. That I would have to give it to Sideshow. But for detailed accessories, I would give it to Hot Toys, because the one I have here has like battle damage parts, battle damage helmet, chest plate. There's a gun, and then the holster can be opened up. So in terms of detail, pretty much like weathering detail, ThreeA takes it. But for like battle damage and really in-depth head sculpt details, you know, armor details, gotta give it to Hot Toys. But if you're into weathering figures, you know, you gotta get ThreeA, because the effects and the detailing and the articulation is, oh my god. And I got this for 80 Singapore dollars, which is really great. And yeah, like price comparison, out of this entire bunch, even if you were to get this on retail, it wouldn't cost nearly as much as the Sideshow collector figures. Probably this would cost retail between 170 to probably 220 for Commander Neo, but I guess price has dropped since. But I still remember earlier in a few years back, this figure probably cost like around 200 plus in retail. But the most expensive, I would guess, will be Hot Toys. Most Hot Toys these days are really expensive. Anything under 200, it's pretty much a steal, I would say. This will probably cost me around 300 plus. One of my a group of friends hooked me up for this thanks to them. Shout out to Melinda and Mr. Poe. And yeah, there's a very varied price range, like $80, 100 plus to 200, and 300, 400. But yeah, but overall each figure have their own pros and cons, which is awesome. So yeah, hopefully this review does well for those who are getting into 3A and maybe would like to get some. This is a good figure to start with, and I would say yeah, it is a money's worth to get 3A figures. They're addictive because they are cheap, and not only that, because the detailing that goes into it, it is so awesome. And not too much going for the packaging, and if you're a box collector, you're not gonna find anything fancy with it. But if you are a box collector for some reason, yeah, you can always do that for the Hot Toy figures. And yeah, pretty much this is my review on the Iron Panda Shocktrooper Dropcloth from 3A 1/6 scale World War robots. Hopefully there's gonna be more reviews coming soon. Later.